Okay, join my manager Luke Garrard before we head to Woking. A busy week for transfers, Luke. We obviously saw the departure of Danny Elliott. I just wonder if there's any information you can give on that. Did he have a lot of interest from other clubs?
We had a couple of offers. Obviously, Gates had come in. He was there on loan, had a successful period, so I can imagine they wanted to keep him in their building. We had another Northern club that were showing a lot of interest, and out of the blue, Scunthorpe come in. We had a price that we put on Danny's head. The other two clubs didn't meet that, and Scunthorpe did. We made it very clear to Danny that they'd come in and he wanted to discuss it with them. So for us, he's done excellent away from the club. He scored 1 in 5 for us. With his minutes that he had, sporadic, not as much as he probably wanted, and he probably needed a run of games, but unfortunate for him, he didn't get that here. And he's gone and got the move to Scunthorpe. So he goes with our blessings. He's an unbelievable human being. He's a very talented individual. It's just that he's gone away from here to get the goals as opposed to scoring them here. But yeah, I can't speak highly enough of him, and I wish him all the best. I believe he's number 5, which is incredible for a striker to go in at number 5. But yeah, he goes with our blessings, and we're active. We're looking to recruit. We know what we need and where we're looking to add, and it's now a job in hand. It comes with, it's a task, because you're a side that's sitting currently in the playoffs. You've had a good cup run, and when you go for players, normally the price tag goes up. So we need to go and get some good business for this football club. We have got some targets, and hopefully we can get 1 or 2 in the building sooner rather than later.
Yeah, another player that's just been announced today, George Williams, has gone on loan to Hemel Hempstead. What are you looking for him to get out of that move?
He needs games, Georgie. He trains so well week in, week out, and unfortunately for him, he's not even making a squad at the minute. And if you're a footballer, you want to play games. And I spoke to him at length. I have a great relationship with George, a superb relationship with him. He is, again, another unbelievable person, and he's great around the building. Probably a little bit reluctant to let him go just because of what he brings off the park, and I think that's massive to a club, but he needs to go and play, and we've agreed with Hemel to go and get him on a season-long loan. His location, logistics suits him perfect, and it gets him game time. And we do have a 28-day recall on him. That's in our favour, and if we are fortunate enough to be within the running, he goes out the building. If he goes and gets 10, 12 games under his belt, it's going to only benefit us in the long run. So again, I wish him all the best. I was in contact with him last night after his training session. I'll speak to him over the weekend after his game. So yeah, we'll look at him, we'll watch him, because having a fully fit George Williams will only aid us if we require that come the end of the season.
Yeah, well, it's been 7 days since our last game, which normally would be a normal week. But when you look at the run of games we've had or we're coming into, does it almost feel like a bit of a rest when you look at the games coming up?
We've used this week for R&R, prep, debriefs, post, pre. Our next 5 weeks are Saturday, Tuesdays. We've got York in that, we've got Oldham in that, so we've got some away games coming up. So we give the boys a day off Monday, and we prep them Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's fortunate to allow us to do that, because there is little niggles in the group. There is little injuries that we are monitoring, but also it allows for us to prep a team solely. That's not what we've had in recent weeks. We've been having to prep teams Saturday, Tuesday, and we ain't really been on the grass. And thankfully, we have had that luxury this week. We're fully prepared. In terms of the week, the boys come in, they collar. They work ever so hard. So it was nice to have a free week to prep Woking, but we're appreciative of what's coming up, and we don't just plan for tomorrow, we're planning for Solihull and Halifax as much as any. So for us, it was nice to have that week with the lads to get them on the grass and get some work into them.
Yeah, looking ahead to Woking, they're currently sitting 3rd in the table off the back of a 3-1 win away to Chesterfield. Are you expecting a tough task tomorrow?
They're unbelievable. I watched them against Chesterfield on Tuesday evening, and for 35 minutes I do a strengths and weakness on analysis, and I didn't have one thing on my weakness page. They were relentless, unforgiving. He said a quote that he saw the level of player in the first half and he saw the level of person in the second half. I think it's a great analogy. They were outstanding in the first half, and to a man, they got round each other and delivered on a performance to warrant 3 points. No disrespect, you don't go to Chesterfield and do what they did if you're not a side that is competing at the top end of the table. He's got buy-in, he's got people that are working for him. They're a fantastic side managed by a fantastic manager. I think he's class, love Sarli. There's no surprises tomorrow. There's no surprises of what they're going to serve up, how they're going to go about their business. We need to be ready. We need to take them to a level that they can't reach. It's not about matching their work rate, they've got to match ours. And that's been the tagline this week. We go there fully focused, full of confidence, 3 wins in a row, 3 clean sheets, and we got a game plan. And we need to implement that. But we need to be right on our game. The boys have watched them to death, as have I, and yeah, they're a fantastic side.
Yeah, obviously we're off the back of 3 wins, 3 clean sheets. I just wonder, does that change anything in preparations when you're in good form compared to maybe when you're in a worse run of form?
Probably confidence is a massive factor. It breeds confidence, winning games of football, getting clean sheets. The habits have been good. That's where I feel that there's been a positivity. The habits have been good. I think we've done some really good in-season business with David and Chris. So yeah, look, we know what we have to do. We know where we're at. Whether we're winning games, losing games, drawing games, we try and be as consistent as we possibly can, and that's the management team more than anyone. We don't come in all doom and gloom when we've lost a game. We don't come in high as a kite when we've won a game. We need to ensure that we are delivering the message that we want to deliver week in, week out. But like I said, it goes back to confidence. Everyone plays so much better with confidence. People feel they got a little bit more opportunity to go and express themselves because we've gone and won games like we have done. But now, all I'll be asking the group tomorrow is to have the right habits, the right beliefs, go and implement what's asked of them, and go and work hard, because it's going to take all of them to go and win a game of football against Woking tomorrow.